Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to RobMotive. It is time to start assembly for the new bumper on the Toyota Tacoma. We're going to be replacing this front area here. Now, I'll show you what I've got, and it's actually one that I've had before because I just couldn't find anything that I actually liked any better. This is the body armor bumper, or front bumper, I guess. I believe they called it the slim line, if I recall. But it's awesome. Loved it on the other truck, never had any issues with it. So I decided, why fix something that's not broken, right? Let's go with something that does what I want it to do and performs well. Now, I mentioned assembly, because there is a little bit of assembly, not putting it on the truck itself, but putting the light bar that I want to have on this bumper. So we've got one here. Let's go ahead and get it over here, hopefully without anything falling out of it. It is, let's see, it's called a double row LED light bar. It is 20 inch. There you can get a picture of what it looks like. And it goes right in this area here. Now, we have to mount it inside of these brackets they put in. Okay, got everything set up on the table out here. I am going to put the license plate holder or bracket on the front as well. People had asked me on the other bumper where I got that. It actually comes with the kit. So it comes with a license plate bracket to put on the front. Now, what you need for this, of course, is the light bar. Again, this is 20 inch. It's going to fit right here. It's going to be secured down by these frames or brackets, I guess. Now, the kit itself comes with brackets to mount onto the side of the light bar. Of course, the light bar comes with brackets as well. The problem with these is they're going to go on like this, and then they don't really screw in anywhere. So you're not going to need these. It comes with a bunch of hardware, the light bar does. All you need are the two screws that screw in to hold the brackets on, which are the ones that came with the bumper kit. And then a couple of washers as well. It does not come with washers that are big enough to be able to put that screw or bolt into the side of the bracket that comes with the kit. It's too bad the kit doesn't come with hardware to secure the LED light bar, but it does not. So I had to provide the washers. Otherwise, the kit does come with screws and hardware to go ahead and mount the brackets down into the brackets in the bumper itself. So first thing we're going to do is go ahead and mount the brackets to the light bars, or light bar, and then we'll get it up here and positioned in front of the opening and tighten it all down. To put these on, it's pretty simple. We'll grab my screws, or the screws that came with the light bar, and then I'm going to put a locking washer on one side and then a bigger washer that I provided for the other side, and then we're just going to kind of screw it in over here on the side. Not complicated. I mean, anybody can do this. It's not rocket science. You don't want to tighten anything down, obviously, at this point, because you're going to be adjusting things, so save yourself the trouble. Just kind of hand tighten it a bit till you get it so it just kind of holds a little bit, and that's all you need to do. Okay, once you have those on, you want to go ahead and set the light bar up there, obviously. Grab the screws that came with the kit. Okay, got the light bar all set. You guys can see. Let's take a quick look from the front. Came out really well, and one thing I always look at is that I'm evenly spaced side to side. And if you look at the gap over there, I guess, kind of hard to see with the lighting in here, I know, but it looks the same to me side to side. Now, like I said, I will be able to reach around and adjust it if I need to kind of angle it, and I'm sure I probably will. But that's it. So I need to pull off the blue protect. Actually, I think I may leave this on. It comes with a blue protective film over it to protect the light. You're probably wondering why it's blue. It is clear under there, by the way. So I think I'm going to leave that on until I'm done. Okay, last up for the pre-install, I guess. I guess that's what we're really doing, getting this thing ready to be installed on the Tacoma out there, is the license plate bracket. Again, a lot of people have asked about this. It does come with the kit and the hardware to put it on, so that's cool. It's just going to bolt on right here over the winch opening, I guess. And you may notice these holes down below. That's so you can mount a winch plate or mount a winch. We're not going to do that. And the license plate obviously will hang down and cover up this hole. So no big deal. And I think that's why they leave this separate, because if you're going to have a winch on here, obviously you wouldn't want to cover this for obvious reasons. But we're just going to grab the hardware, bolt it through there, and then we'll be pretty much done with the pre-installation part of this body armor bumper for the Tacoma. Okay, got the license plate bracket on. I gotta say, I really like this. It's nice and stout. The bolts are nice and strong. There is a little bit of play here, so if you're particular like I am to line it up, just make sure you line up the edges of the hole here. It does move up and down and probably side to side as well. I didn't even check that. But nice place to mount a front license plate if you have to have one, and we do here in Texas. So that's all of the pre-setup that I'm going to do. If you had a winch, obviously you'd want to go ahead and get that thing mounted in there too, so that it was ready when you're ready to mount this bumper. Now, one last thing. It is going to involve some cutting, of course, on the front of the truck. I've done it before, so I'm not too concerned about it. I did find that an oscillating tool beats a Dremel. Just doesn't melt the plastic as much when you're cutting it, then you have less cleanup, and it's just a better cut, I think. So if you're not familiar, you do have to pull this front part off. These pieces, this piece and the crash bar underneath, or the crash little foam pieces, can just be removed by hand, and then of course you need tools to remove the rest. Obviously you're going to cut from right along here right up this seam, if you will, and then it's going to curve over and cut down across the front. It's not too bad. You just have to take your time, and the key here, of course, is to make sure that you measure it correctly. I'll be spending a lot of time doing that, and you do have to pull the grill off. Fortunately, I have plug-ins for my lights up there, so I just have to disconnect plugs to pull that grill off. That's very simple. There's a million videos on how to do that. So that's what we have left to do. That will be coming in the future, probably shortly after this video airs, because I am in a hurry to get it on. And one thing I want to add, I've had this bumper for a while. I haven't put it on yet because it's so hot to work outside here. But now the temperatures have gone down and it's perfect weather to do this kind of thing. So leave a comment, let me know what you think so far. And do you like this bumper? I'd be curious to know. For me, it's the best one as far as a center bumper goes that you can get out there. I just couldn't find anything else I liked as much as this Highline bumper. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.